Jennifer L. Kelly, middle school language arts teacher and author of the Lucia Chronicles. Today's video is about talking to your library. And you might be wondering, why would I do that? Not only is the library a great place to get books, but if you're a writer, and I don't want to say aspiring writer, because you either are or you are not a writer. So half the battle is seeing yourself as a writer. If you are a writer, the library can be your friend. Sometimes, in my experience, they wouldn't order my books for me in my local library because they were not critically reviewed by like a literary journal. However, I was able to donate my books to my local library, and which does not bother me at all. I don't mind donating my books. So I donated some books to my local library, actually a couple local libraries. Out here in Ohio, we have a really good library system. There's part of Cuyahoga County Library, there's the Cleveland Library, there's Geauga County Library, and within the Cleveland or in the Cuyahoga County Public Library, there's also individual branches, and that's the east side and west side of Cleveland. So I have a lot of chances to donate my books to different branches. But I also donated books to my hometown library, which is a little further east of Cleveland. But not only do you want to donate your books and possibly get your books into circulation with your library, but the library is a great opportunity to possibly do writers programs. If you're a writer, you have a leg up on other people. One of the greatest pieces of advice that I heard was, like, no matter where you are, you know a little bit more than someone else. So I've been writing for 2 years now, so I know a little bit more than someone who's just starting out and looking to self-publish their first book. Therefore, I can share my knowledge, and the best teachers are the ones who aren't too far away from where someone currently is. So if I'm seeking information about how to publish my first book, self-publish my first book, then I want an author who, isn't a best-selling New York Times best-selling author who has 100 books. I want someone who's not that far ahead of me and can remember what it's like, publishing your first book and how daunting and overwhelming it can seem. So you can use your local library to donate your books. You can use your local library for author programs. You can contact one of the librarians and tell them what your knowledge base is and see if it will fit into any programs. I've done a couple young adult writing programs. I've done programs around the same time as NaNoWriMo. I've talked about my latest books during programs. I recommend, sometimes the library takes out an ad in the paper for this and sometimes they don't. I recommend to draw interest that you may want to take out an ad yourself. I'm not sure how much that costs. Actually, I'm guessing that would depend on where you live, how much it costs. And the third reason you want to contact your library is because they might do something like an author expo. I was part of an author expo at my local library, and it was great for just exposure and visibility and meeting other local authors. So I know that there's some other things around town in Cleveland. We have Author Alley in Shaker Heights, and I'm sure there's other author expos and authors. Sometimes you see author tables. We have a lot of craft shows, and I've seen authors at those. So you really want to utilize your local library. So you can donate your books, you can offer to do a program at the library, or you can possibly join annual events that they have, such as author expos or meet the author events and things like that. So you really want to look into utilizing your library. If you're already published or if you're looking to publish to generate interest, you really want to check out the sources at your local library. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.